Alright everyone, welcome to Friday. It is time for some more Florida racing with some drag racing. And first up, we've got our little test pass here this morning. Let's go see what the track has in store for us, and we'll figure out what we got going on. Nice little dragway, nice little tower for announcing. Doesn't look too bad, looks pretty good all things considered. Like that. Alright, let's get our engine all started up here. Oh yeah, that's a nice little place. Ooh, nice tractor there in the back. Probably to be able to brush off the track a little bit. Alright, now we're going to find water here. And of course we're going to hit the wall. Yeah, so engine just totally messed that up, unfortunately. I wanted to turn every which way except straight, which is unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, he's going to beat us pretty easy here in the test pass, but that's okay. We just need to make it past to see what we got going on. Now we know what's going on, so we will work on that and see what we can do with the setup. But yeah, tires definitely an issue there, which is unfortunate. Oh, not too bad. Pretty good reaction time, so. Anyways, let's get back to the car here and take a look at what we got. And we're 7th, so I think we're good to move on from there. Yep, we are on Saturday here. That's good. We're going to work on repairing that. Everything else looks pretty good, so we're just going to skip the race, go to the next section, and there we go, race day. So we made it back again. So that's unfortunate how much work that took. So we're going to have to really figure out what's going on with the car, why it's steering funny. I'm not sure what to do with that, but we're just going to try and make the race here, and it might just be the prep on the track, honestly, that's turning the car around, because I have not had this much. Well, we've had a few issues, a few other places. Yeah, look at that. It's just... Yeah, see how it's doing that? It is so weird. And as soon as you go into reverse, of course, you're instantly done with the burnout, so not much I can do with that one. Yep, I don't know. The car's just trying to turn every which way, which is not helpful for me. Gotta get this thing lined up ever so slightly in the right direction. And into the huge wreck. Well, our first big wreck of the season. Drive home safe, and we hope to see you again the next time the NHRA Camping World Drag Racing Series rolls into town. Alright, so yeah, just tires. I'm not sure what's going on there, but just we could not get. Yeah, you just see how it's just totally moving the car around. I am not sure what's going on there. We're holding the brakes in the front, and it is just slipping and sliding everywhere. It might need to move some weight into the front of the nose to keep the more weight towards the front of the tires. I'm not sure what we need to do, but something weird's going on with that. Then obviously, see what camera we can follow along here. Here we go. Just watching, then right into the wall there.
Thank goodness the driver of this vehicle was able to walk away from this wreck. What a huge crash.
Yep, just huge wreck there for us, which is very unfortunate. Bummer. Yep, so we lost some money. Hold on. Yeah, so we lost money that race weekend, unfortunately, because of whatever the weirdness is going on with the tires. I wanted to look at setup and stuff. Taking a look at where we are Where's my R&D? Here we go. So we have completed, what did we complete? We completed one of these, I forget which one it is. So we can go with, we got 3 weeks going on with the part R&D. We also got more tire grip, we got transmission. We're going to go ahead and go with our aerodynamics. We're going to start that, and then both of those will be done at the same time, which will be really good. So we got another upgrade in, luckily. But there is something weird with the tires. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm going to take a look at the tuning here, and we're going to see what we can do with that. Alright guys, it's Thunder Valley weekend here. And we've done a bunch of different work on the front of the car to try and hopefully get it to cooperate with us. We're going to find out if it works as we go racing here in the morning at Thunder Valley. So let's see what we can do here. We got some fluid, so I think we're good. Also, beautiful looking facility here, absolutely awesome. Let's roll into the fluid, please. There we go. There we go. That is much improved. Nicely done. Alright, so I'm not sure what was the prep going on at the other track, but did not like it. I like this prep much better. We did some adjustments to the car to hopefully help with any issues with that in the future, but the prep on this track seems to be much better with the burnout box. Ready. Here we go. I'm not sure who won there, but somebody did. Beautiful looking track, nicely built out area. Looks really, really good here. Love Bristol. It's a cool track. I actually got to walk around it and stuff. It looks really, really good. Guy actually beat us, but we had a really good lap time there and better top speed as well. So our improvements did gain us a little bit of power, which definitely like seeing that. That's pretty cool. So we got our test pass in. We'll double check what we got going on. Everything looks pretty good. Parts wise, we will go straight to the next day, and that is qualifying on Saturday. And let's see what we can do. Everything looks pretty good. We're going to go to our first qualifying pass here. And luckily, we know where the water is. It's right up there. So, start engine. Get in the first gear here. Yep. This tire's nice and heated up. Excellent. Approaching. And land it right there. There we go. And way too slow on the reaction time. That's alright. Drifting towards the center lane there a little bit. Alright, so got our first qualifying pass in, a little bit slow there on the reaction time. We'll see what our time was. Seems like it should be decent. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, I think I'm losing my voice. What a race we just saw.
Also, I'm not sure why my car is all the way into the ground. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the performance of the vehicle any. So we'll keep going with that. But overall, pretty good race there. Definitely liked what we saw. Oh, we're actually first on the time board. So you know what that means. We are good to go the rest of the weekend. We'll go ahead and swap out our tires there to make sure we have maximum grip. And we're going to skip until race day because we got a time that's good enough to go. We'll double check here. We need qualifying here. Yeah, we're third still, so yep. We are good to stay into race day. Trying to save that money to get to race day. We haven't done a whole lot of performance otherwise, but you know what, right now, I'm just trying to get our R&D to work and do what we can do here. And that is good. Back to race day here at Thunder Valley. Right, double check and know where the water is. See where the water is. Roll into that. A little bit higher up. That's Nice, 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 nice. And hit that reverse. 76, a little bit cooler than I want, but not bad. Right, let us get strapped in here. Roll up nice and easy. We're going to try and get our reaction time as good as we can this time.
It's the first round of racing here at this event, and we've got a doozy for you, race fans.
And still a little bit slow, a little bit better though. And I think we're going to get beat here. We would have started to pull them back a little bit there, but not too bad.
That's the end of another race weekend, and what a race weekend it was. We'll be talking about this one for a long time to come.
Alright, so we're getting a little more consistent. Definitely having some good times, but yeah, we ended up basically being beat by a reaction time, so we could have been better, but got beat by the reaction. So that's where we got to work on that. But you know what? We're making it to race day, and that's what we want to see. That is really, really important. Alrighty, guys. Yes, we have an extra race. We are at Bandemere here, and we got our car. It looks pretty good. We're going to go straight to the race here, see what we can do warming up. We're going to take a peek around the front here. I think I see fluid, but I can't necessarily tell, but we're going to find out here. Excellent stop there. We got some really good tires. Hold that brake. There we go. Nice ease up into the lane.
Both drivers will be looking to make easy work of their opponent in the first round.
Right, off we go. Shift, shift, shift.
An exceptional run for both drivers.
I think we might have won that one.
Only one was able to move on to the next round.
Kind of a bumpy track to some degree. Car felt really, really good there. I like that. Alright, and we win it with a... Oh, wow, we improved our time overall with reaction as well. So that's helping us out a whole lot. Nicely done by the team there to get that done. Car looks good. Not sure why we still have our splitter in the ground, but you know what? It's not affecting our performance, so we are not going to mess with that. Alright, skip the race, and we are back to qualifying on Saturday.
Hello, folks. I'm Brian.
We're going to double check our tires and everything. Everything looks good. Straight to
I hope you're as excited for the action as
the
I am.
next event here. We're going to double check around. Looks like we got fluid.
This matchup, we'll see if our talent has what it takes to beat their opponent.
There we go. Instant brake, and we got some really, really nice tires here. And let us roll on up here. Getting on to the line.
It's the first round of racing here at this event, and we've got a doozy for you, race fans.
A little bit slow the reaction time, not too bad though. Right, definitely didn't win that one. That's fine. Gonna do some double checking. Let's see what our time is. That's the main thing what we're doing. And we got a 10.380 slow reaction time. That's where our issue came in. Still faster than the guys, so that helps. And once again, we are fastest in qualifying 2. Nobody else even remotely close. So we got the times. We just got to put that together. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to skip a race. We're going to skip a race. Then we're going to check the event here, see where we are on the actual tuning. We've fallen down to 15. That's not that. Fallen down to 3rd again. So we are there. So consistency is what we need to work on. But you know what? We're trying to just save money as a team at the moment and try and get ourselves to a good place financially as a team. That's really what we're working on. So we're making the event. Can't do much other than that, but we're just trying to do the best we can here with what we got. Alright, roll up, there it is. Get getting that fluid. Hold it down nice and low. There we go. Oh, it turned a little bit there. That little bit of a cooler tire. That might help us out. Right there. There we go. Creep on up. Let's see if we can't get a better reaction time here this time. That should... Oop. I'm not sure what that was. Slow again on the reaction.
I've been doing this a long time, folks, and I can't remember a race as good as that one.
I can think of a few.
That's the end of our
Anyways,
race.
we did a good job there. Once again, got to race week. And we're just trying, as I said, trying to make the best money that we can, get to the actual race day, and slowly working on upgrades. That is our main objective for this first season, and we're doing pretty good at that and staying decently consistent with getting into race day, so that's helpful. And once again, made money and didn't lose it all, so that's very helpful. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for whatever the weeks were. I think it was weeks 11 through 13, so we will see you back here for 14 and up. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.